The 2025 CBR 900 Fireblade draw is back onto the scene with a vengeance, and what we're looking at is not just a motorcycle, but a marvel of engineering, a machine that has carved its name into the very DNA of speed, precision, and control. Honda's legacy with the Fireblade name stretches back decades, and with each generation, it seems to defy the limits of what a supersport bike can do. The 2025 model is no different. It refines the tradition while charging ahead with bold innovation and aggressive styling that turns heads before the engine even starts. From the side, the 2025 Fireblade is a sculpted beast. The lines are razor sharp, angled perfectly for both aerodynamics and attitude. The aggressive forward-leaning stance gives it that unmistakable supersport profile, sleek, fast, and absolutely purposeful. The fairings are more than just aesthetic, and they're wind tunnel tested for optimal air management, keeping the bike stable at high speeds and improving rider comfort. The side profile also highlights the redesigned aluminum twin spar frame, which is lighter and stiffer than before. That means better handling in the corners, better response under throttle, and an overall more connected riding experience. As your eyes move towards the rear, the Fireblade doesn't disappoint. The tail section has been compacted to give it a more race-ready aesthetic. The new LED tail light is integrated cleanly into the minimalistic design, and the underseat exhaust system has been refined for both performance and weight distribution. It gives the bike a balanced look from behind, with the wide rear tire hugging the asphalt, ready to unleash all the torque the engine can provide. The rear subframe has also been updated with a lighter structure, supporting both single and dual seat configurations while preserving rigidity and feel. Now, while a sport bike like the Fireblade doesn't technically have a traditional interior, the cockpit area is a sophisticated command center designed to keep the rider in perfect sync with the machine. The TFT full-color digital display is sharp and completely customizable. It provides all the telemetry data a rider could need: a gear position, RPM, lap timer, traction control settings, power modes, ABS levels, and more. The interface has been updated for 2025 to allow even easier navigation using the handlebar-mounted switchgear. Honda has integrated Bluetooth smartphone connectivity as well, so notifications, calls, and even music control are all accessible through the display. It's a small nod to daily usability in a machine that's clearly made for the track. Grip and feel at the bars have been refined too. The clip-ons are slightly wider for better control during aggressive maneuvers, and the lever feedback is sharp and precise thanks to the new Brembo master cylinder system. The seat, while sporty and minimalist, has improved padding for long rides without sacrificing the racing feel. Every detail in the cockpit reminds you that this is a machine built for performance, but Honda has managed to strike a delicate balance between track dominance and road usability. Under the fairings lies the beating heart of the 2025 Fireblade, an updated 900cc inline-4 engine that sings at high RPMs and punches hard across the rev range. The motor has been tuned with revised cam timing, lighter internals, and a new air intake system for faster throttle response and better top-end power. It produces just north of 160 horsepower, making it an absolute weapon in the hands of an experienced rider. The torque curve has also been broadened to offer stronger pull out of corners, and the new exhaust system not only reduces weight but also tunes the sound to a throatier, more aggressive growl. Power delivery is controlled by Honda's latest ride-by-wire throttle system, which pairs with a 6-axis remote to adjust traction control, wheelie control, engine braking, and cornering ABS. Riders can choose from multiple riding modes, including track, sport, rain, and a customizable user mode, which allows fine-tuning of all electronic settings. The transmission is buttery smooth, with a quickshifter and auto blipper standard, so upshifts and downshifts are clutchless and instantaneous, perfect for both road and racetrack aggression. Handling has always been a Fireblade's strength, and Honda has dialed it in even more for 2025. The revised chassis works in harmony with Showa's big piston fork at the front and a ProLink rear shock, both fully adjustable. The suspension setup feels planted and confident, whether carving tight corners or hammering straightaways. New geometry tweaks offer sharper turn-in while preserving high-speed stability. The braking system has been upgraded with dual 320mm discs and Brembo-style EMA calipers up front, delivering consistent stopping power with excellent lever feel. The rear 220mm disc is equally capable, and Honda's cornering ABS ensures safety doesn't compromise performance. In real-world terms, the Fireblade behaves like a thoroughbred. On the track, it's as close to a race bike as you can get with a license plate. But what's truly surprising is how civilized it can be on the road. The fuel mapping in road mode makes throttle response smooth and progressive. The clutch is light, and the seating position, while aggressive, isn't unbearable for spirited weekend rides or commutes. The redesigned winglets on the fairing increase downforce at speed, but also improve stability in crosswinds, another nod to real-world usability. Fuel economy is as expected for a machine in this class, with a combined average of around 35 miles per gallon depending on how aggressively you ride. The fuel tank has been slightly enlarged to 17 liters, providing decent range for those longer trips out to the canyons or a track day session. While not a touring machine by any stretch, the 2025 Fireblade doesn't shy away from extended rides. It simply demands that you ride with intent, precision, and focus. Now let's talk numbers. The 2025 CBR 900 Fireblade starts at an MSRP of around $16,999, depending on market and region. That price places it in direct competition with other leader-class superbikes like the Yamaha R1, Kawasaki ZX-10R, and Suzuki GSX-R 1000. But what Honda offers here is an unbeatable combination of cutting-edge electronics, renowned reliability, aggressive pricing, and a legacy of race-bred performance. For those looking to step into the upper echelon of supersport riding without sacrificing usability or long-term ownership peace of mind, the Fireblade becomes an extremely compelling choice. Optional accessories include race-spec footpicks, track-ready fairing kits, performance exhaust systems, and a data logger for telemetry, making it clear that this bike can be personalized and upgraded to fit whatever role you want it to play. Whether you're looking to dominate local track days or simply own one of the most respected names in motorcycle history, the 2025 Fireblade doesn't just meet expectations, it rewrites them. Riding the Fireblade is like being hardwired into a living organism of power and control. It reacts instantly, it growls with purpose, and it rewards skill with limitless performance. For veterans of the track or serious riders ready to make the jump to something truly exceptional, this bike is a declaration. It says you're here to ride, to push limits, and to experience the raw, unfiltered thrill that only a machine like this can offer. And that's what makes the 2025 CBR 900 Fireblade special. It's not just a machinea, it's a mindset, a history, and a future wrapped in carbon and metal, screaming across the pavement with one goal: to be the best. Honda didn't just make another motorcycle, they created a masterpiece that demands to be ridden, respected, and remembered.